how do I assign that number to the value of my time so that I can
Mm.
do that calculation?
Like I said, there's no hard, fast number. In my view, there are very few drawbacks to being an author. One of them, though, is that we do not have a standardized salary guide for this industry.
Yeah.
In my day job as an accountant, I can go out to any number of platforms out on the internet and I can see what the average salary was for an accounting manager in North Texas with an MBA and 20 years experience. And I can get those numbers and I can see what the average market rate is. We don't have that for authors, unfortunately. And the authors that we do hear about, the 6 and 7 figure authors, that is one sliver of the total author population. For every
Yeah.
one of those authors, there's, I would venture to guess, tens of thousands of us who are not making 6 and 7 figures. And the people who are open and actually talking about making 6 and 7 figures, a lot of them actually don't fully disclose how much they're spending to make that 6 and 7 figures. So
Yep.
it's a lopsided conversation, and there's just not that many of them. I would say a good rule of thumb is, okay, so as an accounting manager in my industry, I make on average $40 to $45 an hour doing accounting stuff. So if I just say I'm going to take my $40 an hour that I make in my day job and I'm just going to parse that over and I'm going to plug that in as that's my rate per hour for everything I do on the author business side. Because I really
Yeah.
don't have anything else I can go on. Obviously, we don't want to devalue ourselves, but the idea of paying yourself $5 an hour to do this is quite frankly ridiculous because when you add up all the hats you're wearing and all the different things you're doing, because you got to count for all your time, not just the I'm putting words on paper.
Yeah.
You're running a business. And so it becomes not just writing the book, marketing the book, talking back and forth with your editor or your formatter about the book, checking your numbers, logging on to Scribe account, pulling down your numbers for the week or for the month, for the year. You need to do right by yourself as far as assigning a value. But beyond that, it becomes subjective. I hate to tell people that there's not one magic number you need to plug in, but unfortunately, somebody who spends 10 hours a week doing this is going to be a lot different from somebody that's spending 50 hours a week to do this, right?